Hello friends, welcome. Today in this class we will talk about the two basic concepts of the economics, that is the concept of flows and the concept of stock. So let's start with it. Let's start it with the example, with the statement. There is one statement that the average salary, that is the average income of a person is rupees 10,000. Okay. The another statement is like the production of steel, okay, of a firm is so many tons. So we have a lots of this kind of statement. We often hear this kind of statement in life. Do you think this is complete statement? It is incomplete because the time period is not mentioned. Okay, time period is not mentioned over here. Here in the first statement, it talks about that the average income is rupees 10,000. It may be daily. It may be of the monthly income. It may be of the yearly income. So, when the time period is mentioned, then only we can make adjustment over that. Okay. So the time period in this case plays a very crucial role, and it is necessary to mention the time period. Here in all such cases we do not mention the time period because we assume that the time period is known. Okay? But inherent in all such cases, the time period, there is a definite time period. Okay? In all the cases, we have the definite time period. Okay? The concept like the income, profit, output, in all such cases, when we define time period, okay, then only it makes sense. If the time period is not defined, then it doesn't make sense to anyone. So, to define time period is very necessary. It is very crucial. So, this is called flows. Flows is a measure. It is measured at a rate, at a time. It is measured at per unit rate at a point of time. Okay. Let's take the example like the monthly income or the annual profit of a firm. Okay. These all are the example of the flows. Okay. So now let's move on to the concept of stocks. Stock over here measured at a point of time. Flows measured over a period of time. Flows measured over a period of time, but here stock measured at a point of time. Okay? It is the accumulation of anything. Okay? Let's take the example of the bank account. Okay. So, in this case, the money, that is the available balance of money in your account, okay, the total balance of money in your account is known as the stocks. Okay. When you change the amount of balance in your bank account, then the stock will also change. So we can say that the stock changes as and when the addition and subtraction is made. Okay. Here the building, machinery or the tools of any firm at a point of time, at particular period of time, okay, is known as the stock. For example, on the 31st December of any specific here, the asset of the firm is known as the stock. But it may be changes, it may be increase or decrease. So here, the flow variable is the rate of change of stock variable. Let's understand this statement. Okay. Let's take the example of the bathtub. Okay. Here we have the bathtub and there is a tap. Okay. And from that the water enters. Okay. At a given rate, the water enters into the tub. Okay. So the rate at which water enters into the bathtub is known as the flows. Okay. And this is the amount of water. So at a point of time, the amount of water in a bathtub is known as the stock. Okay. Let's understand this with the help of another example. Here we have taken the example of the bank account. Okay. So the available money is stock. Okay. But when you further deposit any money into the account, okay, so that will become your flow. Okay, the rate at which you deposit the money into your bank account, that is known as the flows, and the available balance of money is known as stock. So here the flow is measured at a rate at a period of time. It is measured over a period of time. Okay, it is a rate of change, whereas the stock is the balance at a point of time. Okay, so this is all about the stocks and flow concept. I hope you understand it better. In the next lecture, we will talk about the gross investment and the depreciation concept. So stay tuned for that. Thank you.